Hi Librans, this is Star with Ariana Stark with your monthly forecast for April 2024. I will use oracle cards as well as the ideal tarot to understand what's in store for you. Let's just get down to your reading. For a personalized tarot reading, feel free to reach out via the email address given. The overall energy this month of April 2024 is the Six of Swords. Now, many of you could be on the move, you could be on your toes, possibly, travel plans could be made here. I think you're also being asked to be calm because the turbulence is going to be a thing of the past. Maybe April is going to be one where you're going to be a bit agitated, but then this boat is moving towards calmer waters for sure. The sun is definitely shining. So you're going to make headway. I think last minute changes is going to upset you, but then you need to capitalize. You need to make it count. Other than that, I think you could have issues with your father or father figure, so try not to be too temperamental. You also need to eat your meals on time, even if there's good food. I think indigestion could be the case for many Librans this month. Let's just keep this aside for now. Maybe you're also dealing with the officials here. The final days of March stepping into April, I do have the Page of Swords. This was a time when you were very proactive, you wanted to get ahead. Maybe you were someone who was cutting through those obstacles. You were determined, you were resolved. Maybe you were wanting to travel to another place for higher education or with respect to career matters because you felt that there weren't very many opportunities in your own hometown or in your city. I think you also needed to prioritize your schedules could have been disrupted. You had to have a very flexible mindset. Maybe issues were also around gadgets. You also needed to resolve issues with your family elder, especially your father. Maybe they had different views with respect to career matters. Maybe you also needed to be patient at this time. Maybe you were someone who was a bit distracted, so you needed to focus that much harder. Obstacles to overcome this month of the challenges. I do have the Eight of Wands. Now this is also a card which talks about increased communication and increased travel or you being on your feet. And with that Six of Swords, which is the overall energy this month, it is corroborating what has been said. There are going to be limitations for sure, but then you're also someone who is going to be socially very active. But this Eight of Wands is in the challenge position, so maybe you have to work around those limitations that are there. Maybe financial issues could also create discord or a question of ethics could also arise. So live within the boundaries. Librans, communication is also going to bring in opportunities, maybe job opportunities from elsewhere, but then look closely because maybe you believe that the offer is not paying you well enough. Influences for this month, I do have the Ten of Pentacles. Now this is the material vibration, so you need to capitalize and make it count. Maybe you should also compromise. Perhaps you're also someone who is going to be adamant, you're going to stick to your point of view. You could also feel ignored or sidelined within the home environment. Maybe you want your views to be listened to. Ideally, I think, Librans, you need to promote yourself. You should promote your talents, build on your relationship, network. Sometimes it is also advisable to bide your time, to be patient before everything falls in place for you. You could also be receiving gifts. Maybe you're also going to focus on home improvements this month. The first 10 days of April, I do have the Two of Pentacles. Now this is a person, he's got two pentacles, he is juggling money and energy, but you also need to avoid taking too many risks. Risk does not always guarantee rewards. You should also follow your own intuition, Librans, rather than listen to the viewpoint of others here. Maybe their wisdom has helped you out, but then in the present circumstance, I think it would be best to listen to your own inner voice. Hold on to what you have. You also need to hold on to what you have rather than squander your chances, because a false move could mean that money is flowing out. Even while working at the computer, I think you could be a bit perturbed. Maybe you're going to press the wrong key. So you need to have a backup of your data. Maybe your loved ones could help you out at such a time. Ideally, I think Librans at this time, you also need to promote yourself. 11th to 20th April, I do have the King of Wands. Now, this is also going to be a time when you're going to be very productive. Your creativity will be esteemed. Now, this King of Wands seems to be in a position of strength, in a position of authority. So, there are other people who are going to underestimate your talents. Maybe they are very jealous, but then you're going to come good. You're going to establish yourself even as a leader or even as a worker. You're going to make gains. Maybe clients are also going to confirm for your services. Another client could also introduce you to a prospective patron. So money is going to come in. Work related recognition, like I said, is going to be there. You're going to get positive feedback because you're always focusing on the needs of the customer. That is why you are going to be singled out. On the other hand, those of you who are in the leadership position, I think you're going to give a piece of your mind to workers who are very tardy or those who are flouting the rules of the workplace. I think you're going to ask them to put in their papers. Maybe you're going to give them the chance to be at the workplace or to continue working till they find a suitable employment opportunity. The final days of the month, that is 21st to 30th April, I do have the King of Cups. Now, we have two kings, so cooperation is the need of the hour. Maybe you're also going to look into legal documents. This is a time when you could be consulting a healer or a legal or even a doctor, medical professional for that matter. I think Librans, you're going to benefit if you seek advice from your friends and acquaintances. Maybe your family isn't going to be very supportive of your ideas, but then your friends will rally around you. Paperwork, technical work is also going to increase. The energy flow will allow you to accomplish much, so you need to keep at it. Maybe you're also going to be sly and clever to get ahead. There could also be some people who could try to manipulate you. Maybe this is a colleague with whom you're dealing or an agent, so you have to be firm while dealing with them. Someone is also going to be open-handed despite obstacles created by your opponents or those who are not happy with your work or those who are questioning your ideas. I think you're going to find your way. Maybe as the leader of the pack, you're going to be someone who is going to find a way to be in the good books of those who are indifferent. Maybe you're going to be kindly disposed towards them, and this is going to tilt the scales in your favor. The universe is also asking you to focus on your dreams with this card, mushroom dreaming. You're also going to blossom at this time. You do have big plans, but you also need to look closely at those ideas. Perhaps you desire stability with this card from Lenormand anchor, which is talking about the same. With respect to your love life, I do have this card, please stay, from the Love Oracle deck. Now, this could be true for some Librans. Maybe there's a rift in a relationship. Maybe you want to hold on to this relationship, but then this girl, her back is towards us. So the need of the hour is to work things out. I think your person could also be making travel plans to be in your city, but then these are early days. He does see you as a very emotional as well as a magnetic personality. You may be discussing work with this person with that 10 of Pentacles. A work-related romance is also a possibility for some Librans. This person is someone from your past as well. Interestingly, I also believe that those of you who fancy someone could continue to cyberstalk this person. Your spouse or your own health could also be a cause for concern. I also have this card, seeing you reminds me of the things I know deep down, and that's not always easy to deal with. Maybe this person realizes that letting go could be hard, or maybe he knows that this is a past life connection that he shares with you, but then he's not wearing his heart on his sleeve. Maybe some Librans could also shun prospective suitors. You do have feelings, or you may have a corner for this person, but then you're going to put an end to it. Maybe this person seems very dejected. You do feel sorry for him. Maybe these are the things. It's not easy to deal with this. Some of you are in an unhappy marriage. Maybe you want to walk out of this marriage and be in the arms of your beloved or your person. I think you're also going to talk about your unhappy relationship with those who care to listen. Maybe your in-laws are also going to provoke you to react. Archangel Raphael is also telling you to seek divine intervention in case someone is unwell. Like I outlined, you need to ask Archangel Raphael to step in, seek proper medical guidance, as well as turn to your healing angels. In fact, I do have this card, Healing Angels, from the Divine Messages Oracle. So your healing angels are going to be there. All your archangels will only step in when you ask them to intervene, and divine intervention is also going to help you overcome the obstacles or the challenges that the month of April poses for you. I hope Librans you liked your reading. This is Star with Ariana Stark. Do give us your feedback in the comment section. This is Ariana Stark signing off. Take care. Bye. Till the next time.